Yeah.
Hi, Josh and Josh.
Hey, John.
What's up, everybody?
How's
The
it?
two Joshes and the John.
Yeah, this is going to be a confusing one.
That
Yeah.
sounds like it could be its own podcast. The two
Yeah,
Joshes and the John.
Yeah, a bunch of J's.
Yeah, well, two Joshes in the John.
The
Yeah.
best part is, first time we had a guest on. That's exciting.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
Other than that,
I think
it's
if you
just
say
been John and I being idiots.
John and Josh, that
Yeah.
gets a little weird too.
Hey, let's everybody welcome Josh Keogh.
Hey. Thank you. That's
They're excited.
almost as weird as having somebody sing you a happy birthday. When you're just sitting there.
Equally as odd.
Okay,
Sit
you
there.
used to wrap her up here.
Why do they still sing happy birthday to adults?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's,
My 3 and 5-year-old grandkids fucking love it.
all right.
But what adult over 20, I don't know, enjoys having happy birthday sung to them?
Keo, we got to have you get closer to the mic.
Nobody is looking forward to that on their birthday.
No, nobody wants
When they're thinking, oh yeah.
I suppose there's probably
can't wait.
You probably get to an age where then it becomes fun again.
Well, yeah, because you're old and fucking senile.
Yeah,
you don't
for
know what's
sure.
going on.
Probably 80 years old. And
I'm betting 70s, early 70s. You're like, hey,
I can't
one
wait.
of the grandkids in the
Yeah. I can't wait to get to the old man stage. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You got an excuse like, I'm old.
yeah.
What do you do?
it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I know.
Tell us more about.
John's already there.
Speaking of, we're going to be getting older in here in a couple of months. Quick thing about the birthday. So obviously 6/15, that's Brun and me. I can't
Yep.
say his first name anymore because you're
Sure.
here.
You got another one, yeah.
So you are 7,
Six.
here's the night, 6 days prior.
Yeah, 6'9".
So we go, your birthday, our birthday, Father's Day, 4th of July, member guest.
That's a hell of a shit show.
It really
right there.
lines. It really lines up in our favor. I feel like.
The amount of beer shits and that streak of time,
Yeah.
it's bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
I need a bidet.
I was
Yeah.
going to say that's when the bidet comes in handy.
Jealous.
You get to the point where you just feel like a total pussy and you sit down every time you pee just in case.
You don't have a bidet, do you?
I do not. No.
Oh, you should get one.
You guys both have them?
No,
I have.
I don't.
I've been told. Oh,
I don't.
You
I
have
want one.
Yeah.
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 Game changer.
Oh, way different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've heard. I've used one.
Yeah. They're impressive. You got to get if you're going to spend the money to get one, don't buy the cheap one. Get a fancy one.
Yeah.
Heated seat.
Yes. I really love
Heated
this.
water.
I love this idea.
Well,
You don't want cold water.
No,
So you got to
no.
get the heated.
And
one.
it kind of blows up
Yeah.
there too. It's not just like
Oh
a
yeah.
little-
No.
is that the
It's going
difference
to wallow you out.
between
it
cheap?
doesn't miss.
No.
So we'll get this in a second. But there's a temperature difference? That's the main difference between a good one and a bad one.
Yeah. They make them where it just sprays cold water in your ass, and nobody wants that.
Well, and then, do you set the PSI?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
It's like a sleep number bed.
Yeah.
You just dial it in.
If you want to come over and try it out, I'll set the PSI low for you.
Just start.
Yeah. That'll be awkward. You'd be like, John's in there having water shot at his ass. If we hear some giggling,
Honey, don't worry about it. It's just John. He's laughing at me.
You won't be able to tell the difference between the beer shits and the bidet.
No.
When you
Oh, yeah.
not when you have the temperature set up.
No, yeah. It's-
No.
Am I done or am I getting the back?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an odd feeling.
No, yeah. Mine was a cold one, so it was a shocker for sure.
Yeah, that'll get you.
Yeah.
That'll get you.
And so you got to run that into the hot water too?
No. It's got its own heater in there.
That is a fancy
You
one.
do got to spend some bucks.
Yeah.
You put it in the outlet next to your toilet and tee off your main water line, and you're set.
So it's not pulling water out of your toilet. Is that the cheap one? That's the cheap one.
That's the one we got.
I hope there's none of them that are doing that.
That showed
Cool.
up next day on it
4
from
times
Amazon.
as dirty as I was when I came in.
Yeah. That's a
Just spread it around a little bit.
yeah.
That's
Somebody leaves an upper decker for you, and you get it around too.
So you were saying a minute ago, and I was kind of fiddling with this. Dana White,
yeah.
he was on whose podcast?
Howie Mandel.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Howard Stern for a second.
No,
so Howie
yeah.
Mandel.
Yep. Yeah. This was just yesterday. He sits down. Howie gives him a long praise of how thankful he is to be here, or that he came on the show, and Dana just said, "Yeah, I'm fucking out of here."
After agreeing to be on a podcast.
Yeah, he comes, just shows up, and hey, he's done all this, and he's great, and it's like you already know it's Dana White. I mean, enough said, right? I mean, he's a pretty popular guy.
Did he say something political or something?
Nothing political. No, it was all just like.
He put
It was kind of like
hand, I'm sure.
it was like the bidet. It was just spraying him, just filling
just
him
hit him
up
with compliments
Yeah,
and
and
said, "Fucking
it
him
was
out."
like, dude, obviously, I don't. It kind of had that vibe, like we're not really friends, and now you're just tooting my horn, and I'm not going to sit here for an hour and talk about it, And he just got up and bailed. Yeah,
That's
I'm done with fucking podcasts. That's what he said.
Hey, John, we're doing better than Howie Mandel's doing.
yeah, no.
Our guest didn't say fuck it and leave on his intro.
Not yet.
Yeah, it's early.
Yeah,
We're just
well.
getting started.
Oh yeah. By the way, Josh Keogh here is Whiskey Run.
Yeah.
In case anybody's wondered what these are, in case the 6 people who've seen this wonder what this is, it's
Yeah.
Whiskey Run.
Whiskey brown hats.
Yeah.
What's the history of Whiskey Run? Why'd you choose that name?
Well, I'll get into that real quick, but when I saw you both had my hats on, I was like, did I pick the wrong hat or what today?
Yeah.
You weren't tooting your own horn. You're
Car
tooting
ride
it
for
for
you
you,
guys. Well, it is like it's 20 out, so and I had to walk over and through a bit of a blizzard, and
He's a neighbor.
and I didn't realize it was videoed as well. But so, long story on the Whiskey Run, long story short, whatever. 100 years ago, caddied at Black Rock, out on Coeur d'Alene Lake. People, you guys have heard of it, familiar with it. So we were out there. Troy Blood was out there. Got a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And they had a whiskey run that I'd never heard of. This thing, they'd called it a whiskey run, and you're like, well, what is that? And they're like, well, the members, they go out there and they play the course backwards, and they gamble and they drink, and and it's just a hootenanny of fucking off playing golf, which we love to do. So the name was always awesome, and so buddies and myself, and we're like, well, we it's a whiskey run. So when we would go and play, ourselves included, we go out to play golf. And we finish 18 holes, and you get done, and you go into the clubhouse, and you're having drinks, and we're all members, so we can always go and play more golf. Well, we'd shout it out in the bar, let's go do a whiskey run. And so
Nice.
5 or 15 people who are sitting there in the bar, their heads peek up, and they're like, what? Whiskey run, and so it's like, dude.
Their wives have just arrived for dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're getting up. Their wives are going, what?
Yeah.
Be
And
right back, honey.
or the wives are.
And I'll be richer.
The wives are already mad at you because you've been golfing all day and you're dead sober and, and you're going to go play more golf. And so, yeah, that's what Whiskey Run was always. So it is kind of 2 things. You can play holes backwards. That's a whiskey run, which is super fun to do too. Turn all your holes into par 3s, or you basically go play more golf.
Yeah.
In some kind of gambling. We're not really, the scorecard's not on the steering wheel. You're just out there, having a good time.
Way to drink more and
absolutely.
bet while you're doing it.
Yes, for sure. And so that's, and it's more, normally, especially for us, it's more than a foursome. It's some ungodly amount of people when you're...
A dozen some.
Yeah. So that's what the name...
I can't wait. We're going to have to do that for the podcast. We're going to bring our shit mobile one of these times.
Yes.
And we're going to
Let's do that. Let's get
Sure.
some drones going. And I mean... Because
we're going to have to... You guys seen like where they make fun of everybody as they're teeing off?
Yeah.
So John and I can sit there and mock the shit out of you guys as everybody's teeing off.
Really good.
Save myself a couple $100. Not playing.
We had one last year. I don't know if you got into that or not, but I mean, because there were so many people, but it was, 13, 14 golf balls, throw them everybody's got their name on a ball, throw them behind you. That's your scramble partner.
Yeah.
And like, the head pros walking toward the tee box while we're just firing off the disc going because he's coming for us. And
Everybody go.
Yeah, and then cart lights into 9 with trying to light up the green.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I wish I would have got that one on video or on a drone or something. But
That's good. Yeah. I was in one, this is a few years back, where we were all on 18. And so it wasn't a whiskey. No, everybody was just throwing down their $5 on the tee. And then it's a skin. And I bombed a drive down there. And I was setting up, I think I had to hit a 5-wood maybe. Stuck it, because the pin was back right. So I hit this high ball, bounces mid-green, but then it rolls past the pin, just off.
Yeah.
But it was just like, do I putt? Do I chip?
Right.
Blade it.
No
winner.
surprise.
No winner there.
Surprise there.
You're out.
No winner.
Yeah.
But I've had okay luck with the whiskey runs. We did it down in at Lewiston. There was a few of us, and
For
we
the
were
8-man?
No, this is just a different.
Like the day
I
before?
gotcha.
Or,
No, we were playing Banker, not whiskey. It wasn't a whiskey
Banker.
run.
Oh,
We were just
fuck
playing
that game. Yeah, fuck that game.
Is it 17 or 8, which is that short little par 3? And there's power lines that run. It's like 105
It's got to be
yards.
17, right? Because then you come back down the hill.
And then way down the hill. Is that 18?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so, yeah.
17 were on there. I'm Banker. And everybody's shouting triple when they're hitting.
Right.
And I hit last, and mine hits the power line, but
Yes.
ends up being an almost makeable putt. And they're like, no, it hit the power lines. You got to re-hit. I'm like, I don't get the
Okay.
choice.
Right.
You
They're
should
saying
get the
no.
choice in that.
You got to
Absolutely.
re-hit. So I hit it again. I stuck it to a foot.
Ah,
Took everybody's money.
yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
That was the final fuck you on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys want to let me choose next time? All right.
What's the rule on that power line? Was that a local deal?
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Remember, this was 17. Remember how little we drink?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking because on 6 on our course, there's that power line there too.
Right.
And people
Oh, on
hit
the
it.
back.
Oh, yeah.
Well, on the
no. 6 now.
coming down the hill. Yeah, like 4, 5, 6.
Or old hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, your old hole.
It's behind the green.
Is it those power lines?
Yeah, the power line's behind the green. If you hit that, you're like, anyway.
Yeah, you got
Oh,
lucky.
I
If
gotcha.
you,
You're only
yeah,
hoping
you're happy
that
to
they
hit
should-
that.
yeah.
Yeah. Hit the wire.
Well, it's 20 yards OB, so doesn't count. You're still fucked up.
Yeah.
Next to the greatest cherry trees in North Idaho at one point when I lived there.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Not anymore.
Um.
Yeah, so anyways, you
Yep.
came up with a name, and then...
Yeah. And I had an idea for a towel, and I was like, Whiskey Run. We say it so much. We talk. Like we're going to play golf. We say Whiskey Run all the time. We have whiskey. We do play golf, more golf. Have whiskey runs all the time. So I always thought it was a
Right.
cool name for a golf company, but a golf. I never wanted to start a golf company
Yeah.
unless it had like something new to the game or something that was
Right.
Yeah.
because if you think about Grayson and not Dustin Johnson but Justin Thomas, like that nobody had heard of that brand.
Yeah.
He comes out on a Thursday and he's got this little wolf on his polo and you're like, what is that?
And
you're-
everybody still didn't know what the fuck.
no, right. And then you go on their website and you're like, dude, that is a $240 polo and a $400 hoodie. And it's like, well, yeah, because one guy wore it on the tour and now it's an unfair deal.
Yeah.
It's like you can't compete, Whiskey Run can't compete with that kind of power. So
Someday it will. You guys
well, I
fucking watch
know.
out there.
That's right. So if you're trying to start a golf brand, good luck. Unless you've got, I don't even think. Have you guys seen Tiger Woods' new brand,
Red Sunday?
the Red Sunday?
Sunday Red.
I think my logo's better than his.
Your name is the best name out there.
Well, the name is
you can't
great.
get a better
Yeah.
name.
Yeah,
you
your
can't
logo's
get-
funny too.
Well, I'm just like that weird dinosaur looking tiger thing, and it's
Yeah.
like, is that a
Yeah.
old Schlesinger logo? It's bad, you know.
Are you sticking yourself? It's only red stuff.
I mean,
Everything's red?
and I'm like, I don't own a red really anything unless it's Christmas morning or something.
I think I have one red shirt.
Do you?
I almost wore it for Valentine's Day, and I was
Yeah,
like, you know what?
no.
Fuck that. I don't even like that shirt.
I have more pink shirts than red
For
shirts.
sure,
Yeah,
for sure,
100%.
way more. Yeah,
salmon,
and
actually.
I'm just not a red guy. But
Yeah.
so you got Tiger Woods, who's a billionaire, and he's even butchering it, coming out
Right.
with a line.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just never thought. I didn't want to do something. I didn't want to create a clothing brand or even have a golf brand at all if it didn't have something to it. And so it was 2022 going into Thanksgiving was the next day, and I was tossing and turning, falling asleep at night. Actually, I can tell you the whole story of where the idea came from, but
Yeah, go for it, man.
so in 2022, the season of 2022 playing golf, I had my little pulley brush
Yeah.
that was on my golf bag,
Yeah.
and then I had a towel like everybody does, and I would pull on it, clean my clubs off, let go, and it'd stick to the dealie, and everything was fine. And then one
Right.
day the pulley broke,
Uh,
and I'm like, nah. Now I got this brush and I
now
got the
this thing.
towel.
What am I gonna do?
I
Throw
know,
it in
and
the cup holder and
so
lose it?
yeah, so I would put that brush on my aiming stick that was in my the aiming sticks. I had one of those in my bag, and I had my towel would drape
I
over.
would have guessed you had an aiming stick.
You wouldn't know. What's a 10 handicap doing with an aiming stick?
You would guess that I would need one, but won't use one.
Good
too
luck,
stubborn.
bro. Good luck. So I hung I put my towel down and I put the brush on there.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and then I would go to the green to grab my towel and the brush would be on top. So I would grab it off the aiming stick, the brush would go flying. So then I'm like, oh no, I'm going to put the brush on the bottom. And then it'd get stuck to the towel, and it was always just like it was one of those things when I'm playing golf and I was just annoyed as shit because it never worked out.
You're sounding like the Pert Plus commercial. Remember how carrying shampoo and conditioner was so cumbersome? Oh my God, shit's falling all over the place. How can we possibly put two into one?
I just set them down.
You mean I have
Beth.
to carry a towel too?
Oh man, I could watch those infomercials forever. Too. Spilling the spaghetti.
Yeah.
What are you doing? So I know, yeah, it's like real problems out there.
Yeah.
And so anyway, that's what annoyed me all season long. And then I was trying to fall asleep one night, and I'm like, why isn't there a brush on a golf towel? And I fell asleep. I thought of it, and I woke up the next morning, and I was just like, Whiskey Run.
Yeah.
The brand. I have a reason to make something. I went online and searched everywhere, high and low, for a brush and a towel, and everything just kind of came up with what you would think would,
Right.
a golf brush and a golf towel, and there wasn't something combined. And I was like, now I have something that is a cool name, which I love the name, and I've always wanted to do something with the name, but never had a good enough reason to do it, and then had the idea. And so
Whiskey Run was born.
And Whiskey Run was born.
And
yeah.
that's why you're a lot smarter than the two of us.
Yeah. And then from there it was, even the logo was, I would do like a whiskey glass with a flag stick in it, and these different ideas of what a cool logo would look like for me. And I ended up getting an app, like a doodle app on my phone.
Yeah.
And I would just sit there at night and I would draw these little, just with my finger on my phone, just draw a little whiskey glass with the flag stick, or what's kind of golfy but not really golfy, or what's something that you could go, what course is that?
Right.
You know, and have that kind of feel to it, but it's not a course. And
catch your eye.
And it's like, oh, it's golfy, but it's not really golfy.
Yeah.
It's kind of just because of the flag stick, and I started working with the WR, and then I kind of put the flag on there, and I was like, oh, there we go. Now we're getting into something that's kind of cool.
You landed in a good spot.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
I'm admiring it right now.
Yeah, so am I. So yeah, so it turned out really. It's cool. I like it a lot. I've had people like travel a lot for work, and I've had people like checking into a hotel. This beautiful. There's this place called Grandover in North Carolina. Beautiful hotel, 2 golf courses, like sick place, sick hotel, everything. And the lady's like, "Oh, what course is that?" You know, and I'm like,
You're like,
no,
it worked.
it's my
It worked.
that's my company. It's my golf company. It's, but it totally got her like, so.
Yeah.
That's where the logo and the name and those kind of just came together like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It worked.
That's awesome.
It
worked well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
I just noticed something. We're very blue up here.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you noticed that already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got like the
You're
opposite
gray
going
hat.
over
You're in
here.
your gray hat and your hazel eyes. Are they hazel or green?
I don't know.
They're not
It's a
blue.
weird combo.
John and I
They're
always
not
get
red.
made fun of whenever we walk into the office. We end up wearing the same shirt or the same hat. Obviously, it's 90% we both have whiskey brown hats every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they're like, "Oh, did you guys pick out the same clothes today?" Shut the fuck up.
Right. That's
But
we
if you're looking at us today, we did kind of color coordinate opposites here.
I just put this
Light
on,
blue
so we
shirt.
really do match. Pretty
I
well.
literally did call him yesterday morning
Yeah.
and asked, "What hat are you wearing?"
I was going to bring that up, but it was kind of embarrassing. That you
He said,
that.
"I got my dark blue whiskey run hat on." I said, "Okay, I'll take this off." Put it back there. Got a different one.
Yeah.
And you guys have all the colors too. I'm pretty sure.
I do,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a new
Appreciate
white
it.
one though.
Yeah.
My-
I got
I
a
got 2
couple
of
white
them.
ones.
I've got 2 of them. One of them's dirty all over here,
Uh-huh.
and the other one's dirty because somebody stepped on it. I think it was me under here. So
And
We were both there when somebody stepped on it.
well, I was going to say, what about the blood-soaked white hat? Don't you have a little blood on one? Maybe in the ear.
From the ear?
From my
Maybe in the
ear?
ear
From the
area.
ear area.
I think I threw that one out.
Game over after that.
Yeah,
one.
why don't you tell the people about that?
The blood-soaked hat. That was quite the member.
Yeah.
Playing in member guest at Hayden a couple
Yeah.
of years ago.
Yeah.
Well, I was making sure that this is after I did biscuits and gravy for everybody. I think I don't
Very
know.
possible. Yeah.
Anyway, made big breakfast for everybody going and playing this.
Any of the
guest
member
tournament.
guests are just total shit shows.
It is.
If you guys
Shit
don't
show.
know.
100%. Yeah.
So when you wake up, you're still 95% full of booze.
Yeah.
You know, your body's wanting to get rid of it, but you just refill it right away with Bloody Marys. And made a big breakfast. Take a shower. I'm shaving my head because I have a few hairs, but not many, so I get rid of them with a razor. And for some reason, I hit the wall of the shower when I was doing one of these, and it jarred my hand, and it just nicked the little tip of my ear off right there.
Yeah.
And I thought, this might not be good. Of course, the blood thinner's running through me.
Oh, yeah.
So I put my hand up there, and it was just covered with blood.
In the shower.
I was like, this is
Wow.
not good.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah.
So I shout to Elise, "Hey!" So she doesn't hear me. So it's a
Yeah.
known thing. If I bang on the wall,
You need
she can
something.
hear me. Yeah. And
You've
I hear her
fallen.
coming back. I was like,
Hey.
I need a towel.
How many times do you need shit in the shower that you gotta bang on the wall? You guys figure this out.
Got a code. Dude, I've never fallen once.
Hey, if I need the perk glass,
Yeah, there you go.
That was a long
I
time ago.
couldn't carry the conditioner.
They're taking up all the space on the shelf up there. Now I need more. Actually, if I could, I wish I did need shampoo and conditioner because those are the people you usually have in your shower arguments with. Is those shampoo bottles and stuff.
Which one's better?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So Elise gets me a towel. I'm needing to get out, so I'm jamming this. Actually, I just get paper towels. I don't want to ruin a towel. Jamming the paper towels on there. Thinking, well, we might get this to stop. Getting ready. No, it's not
Yeah.
stopping.
No.
No, it's not stopping. So I figured it's time we super glue this shit closed.
Right.
Well, and actually, I wasn't sure yet because I went ahead and wrapped it up. Put a bunch of gauze on there, wrapped it
do
up,
remember
and then
that.
you and Colin were in your golf cart, like cruising by or something.
I think you called him an
I think I got a
emergency.
phone call.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Emergency
yeah,
super
if I
glue.
remember right, I got a phone call.
It's a little fuzzy.
Yeah.
So they came over. So I'm gonna have you super glue this together.
Because I've had to super glue your head back together before.
Yes, well, I don't know if you know.
So we
this.
thought I was
I
an
don't know if that
expert at
was the
super gluing.
BMX or what.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Took a head digger on his.
Yeah. So he tells me I need to super glue my head back together. I'm like, okay, or my ear. I'm like, okay, come over and there's a chunk missing.
For sure.
It's not just like put a flap over and
Yeah,
good
it
to
grew
go.
back.
There's a chunk missing. So I come over and I'm trying to glue it back together. Well, we realized after like 5 times of trying to do that, and I'm like, man, you just keep bleeding out. I don't know what the hell's going on here. It was fucking Gorilla Glue that he gave me to super glue his head back together. It's like 8-hour dry.
Just blowing it for 8 hours.
Yeah.
We don't got anywhere to be.
No. And he was in a rush and in a panic to get to the tee. But
I
we
remember
figured it
how
out. We
much
got done.
glue. Remember how much glue
Oh, it
you
was-
put on there?
I
Like you
just
could.
kept
I don't know how
layers.
well you could see, but I'm like, I'm over there. Just I'm like watching.
I'm putting. You're like, God, just look away.
Put half the bottle on there. That'll
Yeah.
stop it.
But it worked.
Yeah,
You
we
made
had
it.
it bandaged up. I got it bandaged up good enough to where I could wear a hat.
And it would only bleed on the hat, not drip down your face like a
Yeah,
weirdo.
I kind of wicked up the hat a little bit.
Yeah. By the way, the hats work for Band-Aids too. It's basically gauze.
Oh, yeah, that was good. That was a good time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where were we at before the damn bloody ear? Anybody
White
remember?
hats.
Yeah.
Oh,
hat.
you need a white hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I got the Masters green one, which I'm looking forward to wearing here in the next month because the Masters is coming up.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna place another order for colored hats, and so
Sweet.
yep. The hats have been like the best seller.
They always are. It's something simple everybody's going to
Yep.
buy, whether they golf or not.
Well, because they
Yeah,
use
yeah.
it whether they're
Yeah.
golfing or whether they're working.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
towels are badass.
The towels
For
are bad.
purpose.
Yes.
And, the people that know, and that's what I want.
Right.
But
yeah.
anybody else, cool hat in the pro shop or whatever, they're going to pick it up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what's
So.
been fun about having the company and kind of watching it grow a little bit is like you're out on the I'm out on the range hitting balls and using my aiming stick and you watch
That's
like
the one place where it works.
I
Yeah.
know. And then you watch I've seen like a 76-year-old dude come out with a Whiskey Run hat on, and
That's
then
badass.
he's like taking the stick, he's putting it on
Yeah.
and walking to the tee box, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that's cool
That's cool when you
know,
see
and
the full range.
yeah, and I know, or like I don't know if it was last year or what, but like a bachelor party came through, a bus full of guys, and people walk out of there. A couple people grab the hat, and
Yeah.
you're like, that's cool. So like people see it, they like it, and that's that's cool to see.
Guess what?
Huh?
It has not been recording.
You got to be fucking kidding me. John, I'm going to punch you in the fucking throat.
In the throat.
You didn't ever hit play or record.
I did when I was setting it up there. I wonder if it.
Push it again.
There, go back and look what got recorded if there was anything.
Time out.
All right. Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah.
For everybody listening, I'm sure when you're watching it, you're going to see it, but when you're listening, we fucked up and didn't hit record. So
We
you're going to get some odd audio on the first one.
Go ahead and push
Who cares?
record.
Yeah, we got it. We got it figured out.
Yeah. We'll be
So
all right.
learning process, everybody.
Absolutely.
Oh well. So, but
Thanks, guys.
You're doing great.
hey, you got it 50% of the time.
That's right. Every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Well.
What were we talking about? We were talking about range of people who are buying the shit,
Yeah.
which is awesome.
No, yeah, it's been cool. Just to see people that like it.
Yeah.
Because I put the heart and soul into it, and I worked
Yeah.
on the logo and drawing everything up, and like I don't know people, and
Right.
and the other thing too, which I wish everybody knew. Like I love the question, "What's a whiskey run?"
Yeah.
Because people don't know. Like the old timer that walked in there doesn't know what a whiskey run is, And
Yeah.
the guys from the bachelor party, they don't know what a whiskey run is.
No.
But if they knew what a whiskey run was like we do, and like that whiskey run is like a birdie or an eagle in golf for us. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah,
whiskey.
that
You say-
connection everybody
You
knows.
say
Yeah,
whiskey run and
yeah.
where we're at, and it's like, oh, let's go. You know, everybody knows. And if people could connect that, and if as it grows to make it like, you know, you hear somebody in Texas going, we're going to do a whiskey run, or
Yeah.
in Missouri or something.
Yeah.
You know,
See, when you say whiskey run, you think of birdies and eagles. I think of Venmoing somebody.
That makes sense. John.
yeah, bladed
Makes
chips.
sense.
Yeah, for sure.
It was funny. We had to go to a meeting with a builder and his superintendent, and
This sounds a little worky.
it was worky. And we sat down, and the superintendent sat down. I'm like, "He got a whiskey run hat on."
Really?
Yeah.
Just sitting
He
there.
did.
Across. I'm like, "Wow, okay."
Yeah.
It's not like he's a
He's
member
not
at
like
Avondale.
a big golfer, and he's not a
No.
member at Avondale. He just was like, yeah, no, it was a badass hat. I bought
He's
it.
like, I would have
Yeah,
this.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool. It's cool to see people, you know, through this in the community and through the store. It's just,
Yeah.
you know, it's trying to, how do you blow it up? How do you make, and I think that's the hard part that I've ran into with being a golfer that is addicted to golf, where, you know, you're playing golf all the time and you're out there with people
Right.
all the time, but you're not, I don't have my phone going all the time. I'm not like, I'm missing the great putt or the bad shot or
Yeah.
the guy who lost $100 and like those kinds of things, because you're just in it. And it's like, I need like a road dog or
Yeah.
15 GoPros on
Yeah.
my cart every day that could pick up all the action that I see all the time. you
Oh,
know?
yeah.
And it's like, and
Yeah.
then go home and edit it. And that's
Yeah.
the other thing, was like
Yeah.
selling yourself on social media is the,
You do have some pretty sweet promo videos that I've
yeah,
seen.
yeah.
though,
Well,
like-
we've got some good stuff, but that's
Yeah.
like this summer. I'm just going like
Hit it hard.
We got to do it. We've got to get the, you know, we've got to get out there. We've got to get more videos. You have to film it, and because it's so much. Like we have a blast. It's beautiful here.
Right.
You know.
Right.
I think people would just like to see it, even if we're just doing freaking cocktails and cannonballs.
I'm fucking with your mic.
Good.
Oh yeah.
I can hear your echo.
Oh, we did the drop down.
Wow, I can hear a lot more than echoes there.
Yeah.
I fucked with it, but it sounds better.
Even if we're doing cocktails and cannonballs, just
Yeah.
hanging out at the pool, and you know, because I think it would just be fun.
So Keogh has the neighborhood pool. We all show up there,
Yeah.
and during the summer,
It is
especially
perfect.
during the summer.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
the one guy who just fucking jumped on the grenade and said, I'm buying the house with the pool.
Yeah, let's go.
My kids were mad.
And then we have men's league every Wednesday night.
Yeah.
And so we just pre-funk before we go tee it up at whatever 5:15.
Yeah.
And I don't know who coined the phrase whiskey, or not whiskey run, but cocktails and cannonballs.
I don't know, it was you or your wife.
I was going to
because,
say, I heard it come from one of you guys first.
without
Yeah.
mentioning names,
Yeah.
what's her name was a great artist, and then made that sign.
Yeah. So then we go all in with the plaque,
Yeah.
the wooden plaque with
Yeah.
cocktails and cannonball. That's hanging out there right now at the pool house. You know, she
That's
lives
so
24/7. It's
Yeah.
out there, just waiting for it to thaw out so we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that all of that would just be fun for people to see and
Right.
you know, kind of live through us a little bit in some weird way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something that people from places like San Diego, Phoenix, whatever, they don't get to experience that thrill of opening the pool,
Right.
got the cocktails and cannonballs sign hanging up. It's
Yeah.
like, guys, okay, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
And then the excitement of just doing that for the first time.
Right.
All of us pasty guys out there
It's bad. Yeah.
going and
Yeah.
jumping in.
Yeah.
Everybody going, who's that fucking beach whale out of there? Ah, it's Brown again. All right,
Getting
it's
all
cool.
sunburned, but man, that's exciting.
That is. Yeah. And all of those smells and everything when it's
Yeah.
starting to thaw out a
Yeah.
little bit, and like it's terrible for us. Like,
Yeah.
you know, the wet rain. It's April. Oh, it just rained all of April. And, you
Right.
know,
Yeah.
if we could golf, it would just give us, or maybe you'll get like, you know, a couple days break. Yeah, it's just so bad and lingers, and then it's like, oh, here we go.
That's why one of my
72.
Yeah, we're getting in. Let's
Oh.
do it.
I remember specifically last year, I was like cleaning up some shit outside the garage, doing something, and I was sweating my balls off. And it felt like it was 120 degrees. And it was literally 72. I remember
Yeah.
thinking to myself, this is room temperature and I'm dying.
Yeah.
Right.
Just because when you're used to,
This is
What
what
we
I'm
got
trying to
going
keep the
on.
house in the winter.
Yeah.
yeah. 72. You made it gold?
No, it's 70. It's
I was
well, we're
gonna
on a
say,
comfort
I
plan.
68.
I
Oh,
keep it
really?
at a solid 70.
Yeah,
I think
70.
your thermostat's fucked up or something because you always tell me 68 and I walk in and I'm like, hey, it's kind of hot in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and do you crank it down at night?
No, I leave mine alone.
Okay.
But I
That's
open my window wide open. So,
Yeah.
you know.
You're like our
Yeah, we get down
tenants.
to like 62.
Nah, I shut my door so it doesn't register. And
Yeah.
otherwise, it'll fucking smoke me out in there. If
yeah,
you leave the
dude.
window open in my room, the thermostat's right outside. So then it just, it'd be
Yeah.
100 in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. That's like that reminds me of Daddy's Home too, with the with the kid messing with the thermostat. You
I
can
didn't
see
see
that. You didn't? Oh, have you
I
seen
saw
that?
Daddy's Home. I don't think I've seen 2.
Is that
That's
Will
good.
Ferrell and
Yeah, and Marky
Mark?
Mark.
Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the dad. Oh, and then oh gosh, I'm so bad with all the actors' names. From Braveheart.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson,
Mel,
and
yeah,
then
that's
the
right.
guy from Harry and the Hendersons, the dad.
What are you talking from Braveheart? You mean your son's buddy from the country
Yeah, I was
club?
gonna
Yeah,
say,
exactly,
what are
yeah.
you
What's
talking?
his
I was
name?
just gonna say the
Dude,
exact
I'm
same
so
thing. I'm
bad.
like, ah, it's your
I
son's
am not
buddy.
the name the Hollywood stars guy by any means.
Real quick about Mel, I've just always admired him on screen.
For
Braveheart's
sure.
one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah,
It's fucking Lethal Weapon. When I was a teenager, those movies were awesome. And when I was at the country club, whenever that wasn't last summer, it was
2
summers
years ago, yeah.
2 years ago.
And I was getting some drinks there, and I turned around, and Mel Gibson was next in line. I was like, "What do I even do?" I didn't even say anything.
Yeah.
I should have said, "Hi, Mr. Gibson." At least that.
You should have. You probably did the right thing.
I think you did right. If you said I'm Mr. Gibson, I'd be like, who the fuck is this guy?
What did you say?
Well, and it's funny because that year, so my kids grew up watching Wizards of Waverly Place,
Yeah.
and there's the actor David Henry, who was him and Selena Gomez were the main characters in there. And
I'm
so-
glad we bleep out everybody else's name. We're selling the fuck out of these actors out that come to the club.
We saw this guy at the country club.
So
Name drop.
my kids and their cousins, they were all about Wizards of Waverly Place, and they
Yeah.
were so excited that
My kids
that
were
guy
too.
was there. And I came walking back with the drinks, going, "You guys can have your David Henry. I got me a Mel Gibson over there." It's like,
Yeah.
"He's right." They're like, "What? A what?" I'm like, "Yeah, right over there." So then the rest of the day was me
Wasn't he
trying to
his
get
guest
photos.
or something, too?
They were there
Yeah.
together.
Was he?
Yeah.
So then fireworks are over. Mel's leaving, and we're leaving, and my wife and son.
This is the big 4th of July celebration.
yeah,
here.
this
It's
is-
pretty cool.
yeah.
It's over Hayden Lake.
Very cool. And she sees him, and she's like, "My son's a huge fan of yours. Do you got time for a quick picture?" And he's like, "Yeah, where's Mel with his voice, yeah, where's he at? Make it quick."
Yeah.
And he.
It's a good thing your wife asked, because if you'd have
I
run up
know.
to him,
Me,
it'd have been
yeah.
like,
I didn't even
get the fuck
see
out of
it.
here, dude.
I was probably at the bar. Like, let me get one more before you wrap her up. And then he just was super cool, got a quick picture, and then his people were like, "Hey, we gotta go. And then he was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super cool.
Was that? Oh yeah, that was
Can
like
you block that out, the cough? No?
Was that
No.
the month
All right.
Do whatever you want.
before I cut my ear? Did a Van Gogh and cut my ear off?
Yeah, because it was August was the
yeah,
member guest.
that's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
The Van Gogh.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, super. That was cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And solid dude, he wasn't like hiding in the corner all night.
no,
Like where normal you'd be like, oh, they're gonna have their entourage around them, they're gonna hide off, do whatever.
Yeah.
No, he was
just
out
right there on the
just
deck. Yeah.
fucking bullshitting with
Yeah, yeah.
everybody out
there
there.
were there were people that came up and wanted to talk, and he talked to them, and yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
I was still too chicken.
Yeah.
was
Yeah, I
too
didn't say it.
starstruck.
I think I saw I was at this event in Scottsdale one time, and it was like a boys and girls silent auction thing. I had a suit and tie on. It was like I was way out of my league.
Yeah.
Hanging out, these people are buying these, $23,000 photograph, all this stuff, and the whole dinner and banquet was wrapping up, and people were outside having cigars and stuff. And I went to go to the bathroom, and I saw Marshall Falk, Eric Dickerson, and Marcus Allen.
Oh, jeez. That's a fucking lineup to just run through.
I know. All sitting at this one little table. They were just
Good
sitting
thing
there.
they weren't at the urinal with you. That would have fucking freaked me
Dude,
out.
I wouldn't have. Oh, I
Fuck
got
it, I'm going to put it away. I got to go.
I got a deuce.
I'll be in there sitting down to pee.
I'll just go in the ladies' room right now.
Yeah.
And then being a huge Raider fan, I saw with Marcus Allen, and I just walked up. I was like, okay, I'm just going to try to be as cool as I can and introduce myself,
Yeah.
shake his hand, and then walk away.
Right.
And I'm like, hey, Josh Keogh, like huge Raider fan. When I see you that run against the Redskins in the Super Bowl. It was like probably one of the better runs.
Yes,
you know,
I
you
remember
know what
that
I'm
one.
talking
Yep,
about, right?
yep.
So I'm like, I see that run, and I'm a huge Raider fan. I just wanted to shake your hand, and he's like, hey, I appreciate it. And then I walked away, and I was like, had to clean the pee out of my face. I've never been so like, I'm whatever, but
Yeah.
Did somebody eclipse Eric Dickerson's single season rushing record?
I do not know that. I think total yards was Emmitt Smith now.
Yeah, total yards is him. He passed Walter Payton.
Yeah, but I don't know. But it was just crazy to see those three like.
Yeah.
Just,
When you walk out and
geez,
just like,
there's just
holy shit.
Yeah, there's just a little.
Three of the
hall of-
greatest. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
the greatest rushers. I mean, you could add maybe you throw Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Walter Payton in there, and you got them all covered.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and they're just all hanging out.
Which is funny, like for a long time, my dad's one of those people that just like has photographic memory of faces. So any famous person will be sitting in the airport and he's like, oh, I ran into so and so walking out. I'm like, what?
Yeah, where?
Really? Like where? He's like, right there. Oh, like I wouldn't even register to me. Like wasn't
Right.
thinking about it. Would have
Yeah.
walked right past him. Didn't know who it is.
Yeah.
He's just one of those people that every single time he knows, he has thousands of stories of like, oh, I ran into so and so. He's a cool guy. Oh, I ran into this guy. He's a fucking asshole. You know,
Right,
like
right.
Your dad does travel a lot. Your parents travel a lot.
yeah, yeah.
They're in the airport a lot.
But still, it's like it's funny. They're normal fucking people walking around like anybody else.
They
but-
got to catch
yeah,
a flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you like expect them to be surrounded by an entourage everywhere they go.
Yeah,
Most of them,
or
fuck,
getting
they're
on-
going to the airport. They don't give a shit. They're
Yeah,
going,
getting on a private jet. Like
Yeah.
half the time, I'm like, what are you doing in the airport?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like
where's
don't
your
you go like
Gulfstream?
around and then
Yeah.
you go in the back door? And,
Yeah.
and you.
Then they're flying coach, and you're like, what?
Even I got upgraded.
That's so for like-
Plus,
Yeah, I got Premier.
They're in C group on Southwest.
Yeah. Like I'm waiting in the line, like herding cattle down there on
Yeah.
Southwest.
I remember it was
That's why I quit flying Southwest. Fuck that system.
Yeah.
They need to
Yeah, I
change
don't
that.
get down with that. Not at all.
I'm trying to think of any celebrities that I've encountered in the airport except for this one. I was in Boise, gonna fly up here, and you guys probably don't even remember this guy, Jerry Van Dyke.
I know
He's
the
Dick
names.
Van
Name
Dyke's-
sounds familiar, but I
Yeah.
got nothing.
Yeah,
Dick Van Dyke's brother.
Oh, okay.
He was in the show Coach with
Oh yeah.
what's his name? Fucking Mr. Incredible. The voice for Mr. Incredible. He's from Spokane. Anyway,
Yeah.
Jerry Van Dyke lived in Idaho. He's since passed. But he was in the airport, and I was sitting there. I was like, I know that guy from somewhere. He's some old friend of my dad's or grandpa's or something.
Right.
And it dawned on me. Oh, and then the big, tall, blonde guy, who's Patrick from SpongeBob.
Oh, no,
He was in
good.
that show. Do you remember that show, Coach?
Uh-uh.
Little
I do.
sitcom back in
That was a
the
good show.
early
Really?
90s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anywho, yeah. So I was like, "Are you Jerry Van Dyke?" Yeah, that's my one celebrity encounter in the
Ah,
airport.
That's nice. Yeah, I'm not. I was like I was saying, I'm not the.
Yeah.
I don't know
pay
their
attention.
names. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't like. And people like, oh, did you see Entourage and the guy who's in that show? And
Yeah.
this and and I'm like, and the writer is so and so. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I got other stuff to
You
do.
lost me. He's not famous enough for me to know who he is.
Everybody's always saying, "Hey, do you see the new show about whatever?" I'm like, I watch a show through it, and I fall in love with the show, and then instead of watching a new show, I start that show over.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of what I do.
Yeah.
I know I shouldn't.
Hey, John, what are you watching over at this point?
I'm
What
watching
show?
Band of Brothers.
No.
I'm not watching it over. I finished it. I finished it. If there was more, I'd watch it.
Would you care to join and tell everybody what show you're watching?
Outlander.
It's It's a good thing it's for your wife.
Well,
She
wasn't watching it. It was just
I think I watched 2 or 3 episodes of that, and that was it.
You were telling me what a great show it was. I tried to watch it, and I couldn't fucking do it.
It's awesome. Oh, Craig T. Nelson.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So my wife watches, gosh, what's the name of that show?
It's the who's who of Hollywood.
Yeah, that is the Who's Who.
Anyway,
I won't
Easy.
even think of the name of the show, but she watches it religiously, and that, or like she'll just watch that over and over again while she's making food or whatever. It's just always on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's in that. Yeah, Coach. That's right. There you go.
yeah.
Now it's coming together a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Jared-
Seinfeld's one of those that you can just watch over and over.
See, and that's something that I should put on and just like watch that. I've never seen
Yeah.
that all the way through.
You haven't?
Uh-uh.
Oh,
I've never
that's
seen
like
that.
my childhood.
Yeah.
My dad would watch it every day when he'd get home from work, and so of course I wasn't watching anything. We didn't have multiple TVs.
Yeah, it's not like
I was like,
you
"Hey,
go in your
fucker,
room."
scoot over. We're watching what I'm watching."
Yeah, that was something that was just beautiful about
Yeah.
back in the day, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah.
well, Dad's watching a show, so
Yeah.
you can go
So
outside.
you can do whatever you want. You can watch what I'm watching, or you can get the fuck out of here.
You wouldn't even ask, right?
No.
like,
you
Dude,
have no
you-
say.
no,
Yeah.
no.
I'm trying to watch fucking Saved by the Bell. Leave me alone.
You're just lucky he wasn't watching something when you got home.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Nice. That was a good little smash there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys
Can't
watched
smash.
the last one, our Super Bowl special, John did a sky hook and nailed it. Didn't even look over.
Really?
Yeah.
But you were in my way. I couldn't
was-
do it.
Bro, oh,
it was
yeah,
super smooth.
I
It
could've
was
just leaned-
impressive.
Could have leaned back and had you try to recreate
We didn't even
greatness
dwell on
there.
it in the episode either.
It was like,
It
yeah,
just,
yeah, of course you made it.
of course he did.
Yeah.
No need.
My wife was asking, "Did John practice that?" Well, you weren't there, or
Yeah,
how'd that
probably.
play out?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he probably
He
did.
comes down
He
early
was sitting
morning,
down here,
Most
grabbing the
people,
empties.
smashing beers,
grabbing the empties.
sky
and just
hooking.
honey, bring more beers down.
We're gonna
Big-
have my sky up.
Big pile of them over there in the
Yeah.
corner. See, most people don't really comprehend my athletic prowess. I mean,
There's a reason for that.
you can't tell from looking.
Right.
I mean, maybe you can. I don't know.
What kind of prowess would you say you have?
Prowler,
Throwing-
maybe.
Throwing beers into a garbage
Prowler
can.
is a good point.
Yeah.
Okay.
From a solid 2.5 feet out.
Yeah, I got it. Hey, you got to just like on a downhill par 3. You got to take into
Right,
consideration.
all of that. Yeah, for
Fair
sure.
enough.
And you got the wall you can bounce it off of. Try not to though.
Hey, there's no marks on that wall.
No.
Yeah.
They all been nothing but net.
Oh, well.
Beer time.
Oh, fuck. I'll take another one while you're in there, by the way.
So far.
There you go.
Keo, you need a refill?
Yeah,
sir.
I'll take another little pour there.
Ooh, I like it.
Hey, you did that. It sounded like I farted when I was bending over.
Push the button on the thing.
Best joke ever.
Yeah, always funny.
Yeah. Yeah, what is it with fucking fart jokes are great.
They are.
You can go for if you
Well, I'm
want to
just
say
putting a
something.
little topper on the
All right.
topper on the deal there.
You think it would go away as we get older, but I think it gets funnier again.
No, it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always funny.
You know what's coming up that I'm pretty excited about?
What's that?
You guys probably aren't, but St. Patty's Day.
Always.
St. Patty's Day. When
St.
we were
Patty's
starting to
Day.
talk, when I
It's
was
good.
talking about how people down south don't get to experience the thrill of, oh my gosh, we're jumping in the pool again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting close to summer is what that means.
St. Patty's Day, even though it's probably got a bunch of snow going on, it's still exciting because that's the beginning. Because we know that 3 weeks down the road is the Masters,
Yes.
Yeah.
followed by our golf season, then boating season,
Mm-hmm.
and then at St. Patty's Day, obviously being a McMurray,
And
it's
a
like
Keogh. Yeah.
stand up and salute for that one.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
And you really, when I did the green whiskey run hat, it's like you feel like you're kind of rolling the dice. Who's going to wear a green hat? And now, if you think about Masters is green,
Yeah.
Waste Management is green,
Yeah.
St. Patty's Day.
mm-hmm.
So there's always a good reason to have
Yeah.
a green hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you probably wouldn't notice grass stains on it.
No. Not at all. From throwing
Did you fall
your
out of the
hat
cart
down.
again or what?
I somehow ended up with a fucking footprint on my white whiskey run hat.
I know exactly how that happened. You stepped on it as it was on the floor of the truck that was broke down.
Oh man. Oh, and that's coming up. That's coming up pretty
Yes,
soon.
it
huh?
is.
Masters,
The
8-man.
8-man.
Yeah. March Madness.
I know. Yeah.
You're gonna be like a frequent
Oh.
guest because after we do 8-man, you got to come back for that.
Yeah.
We're gonna do like
Oh
a recap.
yeah, we should do a recap.
Yeah.
for
By
sure.
the way,
Maybe
Yeah.
shows. Yeah.
do you remember yesterday when I had brought up, should we start our own
Yeah, yeah.
8-person
Yeah.
March Madness betting thing? You'll be in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna throw a dart.
You can kind of do that on it. It don't matter.
it's not. It's actually it's fun.
Okay.
We'll explain another
Yeah.
time.
No, I'm in.
Won't
Yeah.
bore
Yeah, absolutely.
the
Did
two
you bail
people
out of the
with
other
this.
one yet or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
I
It makes
will,
you
though.
actually want to pay attention more,
Okay.
which is kind of funny. You're looking at your
It's basically you get 8 people.
yeah.
You get 8 people, and through a series of rolling dice and cards, those 8 people, 64 teams, each person ends up with 8 teams. Based on how you're rolling and pulling cards, you're picking
Yeah.
first.
So we're
your
not throwing
eighth.
darts. We're rolling dice.
Nope, you're rolling dice.
Yeah.
Rolling
And
dice.
then choosing. So,
And if you
like-
don't know shit, you're picking the higher seed every
Yeah.
time.
Right. Yeah. Which
Which
is
is
fine.
what I do.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I do.
You're
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just choosing whatever. If you're first through 8th, you choose in that spot whatever the best team you think has the best chance of. So you're playing for who wins the national championship,
Okay.
and then so on and so forth. But there's points established throughout the tournament, and then one of the best parts about it is once you have all your 8 teams established, so do we. Then you make side bets. So inevitably, one of your teams is going to play one of my teams or somebody's team, and then let's play
yeah.
side bet.
Yeah.
I'll bet you $5 on that
Right.
game,
On that
and
game.
you say, "All right, if you give me 4 points."
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Nice.
So it's actually a pretty good one.
it's
No, it
super,
sounds great.
Yeah.
So we have to
easy,
have
fun one.
we have to have an event once the field is established. We have
Yes.
to have an event where we all get together. We give our money, the
Right.
buy-in money,
Uh-huh.
and then we start our draft. Basically,
It's another drinking game. Weird.
How many years you been doing this?
this one particular thing,
Yeah.
only like 4,
Okay. And then
5.
somebody was like, "Hey, do you want to join?" Or did you come up with it? Or
No,
Okay.
I was asked by
yeah. You were
person.
grandfathered in.
yeah. So I was invited into that. So
Yeah.
it's a coveted spot.
I was gonna say.
One
I
of
got
the
in
guys
for 1 year.
you
Got
got in
like
for 1
free
year.
Freemason vibes.
I did.
Yeah.
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 They immediately called the other guy back that, "Can you please get back in? We don't want Josh."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what happened.
So he was in
happens
for
a
1 year.
And then I just show up for the drinking part.
And
And, I'm
then
like,
you don't.
and they're like, "Oh, are you in this year?" And then, no,
I-
I'm not.
I wrote a couple
There's
teams
not
on a
enough people.
napkin.
Just in case.
If you want to
Hey,
side
John.
bet.
John picked these.
So he was, because one of the people that were part of the 8 was gone that year. He filled in. I was hoping to be permanent. That guy came back.
Yeah.
It's like, So I recommended yesterday that we just fire
Find
up
our
a new
own.
one.
We
yeah,
do
yeah,
another
There we
one.
go. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that. I think we can get 8.
Are you going to stay in that one, or are you going to be able to get up the balls to tell them you're not doing it?
Oh, no, I'm not going to do it.
No. Okay.
I don't have that much
pretty,
time.
pretty confident.
Because you
now.
got to
I
meet.
know.
We
He
meet
says
once
that
a
shit.
week.
in
Yeah.
January or February,
Yeah.
he's pretty confident. Come March, he's
Sorry, I've gotta
go. March.
Sorry, I can't hang out with you guys. I got to go to something.
Yeah.
Right.
You know he's going to end up backing out of ours after he sets it up.
I know.
Too much of a pussy to back out of that one.
Is that the rule too? That you can only be in one of these?
No. You can be in as many as you want. But it's fun. You take your bracket, watch every game. Mm-hmm. Not every game, but every game you're in at least.
You got 8 teams to care about.
Yeah.
I like that.
I mean, other than your normal bracket you fill out.
Yeah. Hopefully you get your team in your bracket, and then, but fuck, you get Gonzaga. This year isn't going to help you much. But
No.
Oh,
yeah. The last couple of years has been like, we got Gonzaga.
Yeah,
I'm
you
good.
want them. Yeah, right. Yeah, we want them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm in for sure.
okay.
Yep, 100%.
I think we're going to need to find 3 or 4 more people.
Yeah. We can.
That
figure
should
that
not
out.
be a problem. I don't think.
we got a bunch of fucking degenerate friends
yeah.
that like to bet.
Anybody,
so,
throw money at something.
There's money
stupid.
on it.
Yeah,
It's
for
in.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got this.
Speaking of degenerate gamblers, it's not either of us, but this is a
I
friend.
got a buddy. Yeah.
This was
So
when
my
the
friend.
it wasn't the Bills game. It was who the Eagles play in. Oh yeah, would they play in Detroit?
I think so.
This is
Yeah.
the playoff.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was that game.
So this particular guy had lost. Was it $2,000 or $4,000 the previous couple of playoff games? So he's going to make it all up.
He just started betting online from a different state.
Yeah. And so he bet.
Yeah.
He had a pretty safe bet. He bet $2,000 because he was going to win $2,000, I think. And so
Right. He was trying to make up for his losses.
So he was gonna he was gonna make up for it. So he was betting that what's his butt? From not Josh. The quarterback for Detroit?
Oh, Goff.
Goff, Jared Goff,
yeah.
not
Jared.
Josh.
Yeah.
So I was thinking Josh Allen. So he was betting that Jared Goff and Hunt were gonna both throw a touchdown. But then there could not be a safety.
Oh.
There was a safety.
So and I don't know if you remember that game, but in the fourth quarter, it was like just for time's sake, they took a safety. It wasn't
Oh no.
It wasn't like a natural safety. It was
Yeah.
an organized safety.
That poor fucker.
Mm-hmm.
No, that wasn't an organized one. That's when they knocked it out of the back of the end zone, wasn't it?
I thought it was in the interest of time. Anyway,
I could be wrong.
whatever
Anyways,
it
there
was.
a
Yeah, I'm
safety.
trying to even think
there
of
was
that
safety
game.
late in the game.
Yeah.
I don't even think I watched the game.
I
I
don't
was
think-
watching something else.
Yeah.
and I was
thought
just
they
getting
knocked
the
the ball
texts.
out of the back of the end zone,
Oh,
but I could totally be wrong.
I'm an idiot.
It's
so I
been
don't know.
it's been a weird it was a hard season to watch. I feel like the Super Bowl was hard to watch. Just things that are, and then you go on X, Twitter, and you watch the highlights of people getting held and no calls, and then
Yeah.
the Chiefs on their last three times they're at the Super Bowl, they had 0 holding calls, and the teams that they played against had 13.
Yeah.
And you're like, what?
Yes.
We got
All right,
sent
is
one
it-
today that was pretty funny. Too.
It's like, is it WWE or is it
Yeah,
NFL? Or,
exactly.
It's like,
My wife is 100% convinced. She's like, it's scripted. You're watching fucking professional wrestling is what you're watching.
right. And that's where it just kills
Yeah.
me to think that
Oh,
that's the case.
I can't imagine it
No.
would be the level of athletes that are in that.
And people, they show slow
And their
mo's. Look,
egos.
Look at him miss this tackle, and you slow it down, and it's like, well, yeah, dude, he's a linebacker, and that's Patrick Mahomes. Like, he doesn't have that angle to be able to catch him.
Yeah.
Like, you're not really showing me that he's whiffing on trying to tackle a
Yeah.
guy.
He just whiffed
But
in general.
yeah, and then like, what was that corner supposed to do? Was he going to go get after the quarterback, or was he going to let his guy go? So
Yeah.
so that's why he got the first down. Like,
Right.
some of those things make sense just in football.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But it's
the
it's just amazing.
penalties and the
We got
What
sent
was
one
the-
today that was the Mahomes running. He got like 2 yards, ran past line of scrimmage, and then
and then it was the first
on
down.
the broadcast it
Yeah.
was first down, but
Right.
they
It's like that's
recapped
their
it and
default.
brought it back.
That's their default. Ooh,
It
but
is.
They
It's
caught
like,
it. They caught
first
it,
down.
so they
and
got.
it was like, fuck. It doesn't look good for the NFL when they do that shit.
No, not on the world stage.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Everybody's watching. There should be no, if ands or buts about watching a game like that. Everybody's watching.
Yeah.
It's
What do
your
you think
biggest
about it
game.
being in Vegas? Do you think good platform, bad platform?
the game being in Vegas.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
I thought it was good. I was watching some other thing a couple days ago, anyways. They were shitting on it, saying, "Nah, it ruins it."
Really?
When
Because of
you
the gambling there.
no, because of how big of a stage Vegas already is,
Oh,
and so it's like, yeah, you take them into another town, and it's a huge deal for the town and everything else.
Right.
When you bring it into Vegas, it's like, whatever. I might go watch a show after this of something else. you know?
Right. Yeah.
Like,
I'll go
it's-
watch UFC.
Yeah, different category.
And then
yeah,
I got you. Yeah, I mean, the thing is,
which I don't agree with. I think Vegas is a great spot for it.
I don't think that
They
you
should
can
do it there every year.
Well,
Like,
that's what somebody
yeah.
else had said. They were talking about doing it there every year, and it's like the Super Bowl brings in so much money. You can't.
does.
You can't just like
Yeah.
deprive Louisiana
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
all of that money to come, because I think that's where it's at next year.
Yeah.
Or like Miami needs it, but whatever.
Well, and the
Yeah.
thing is, it's funny because, and I would say this: I don't think the Super Bowl itself, to the venue, attracts sports fans. It attracts pop culture fans,
And
Rich.
probably even worse in Vegas.
rich pop
Yeah.
culture fans.
Yeah.
So, because I would say it'd be great to have it in a, because as you probably know, the northern half of the United States is much more sports fans than the southern half, because there's so much other shit.
You think?
To do. Yeah, I think so.
Southern, like, does it
not
not,
the
go
not
up?
the
Like,
get rid of the SEC.
Yeah, I
yes.
was gonna
Okay.
say.
So
Those
All right.
guys are kind of hard.
if you
All
look
right.
at your San Diego's,
Okay,
let's look
yeah,
at
no,
where
no,
let's
I'm
look
with
at
you.
where they're
Yeah.
held. San Diego,
Yeah.
Miami,
Right.
New Orleans, even New Orleans,
yeah.
Right.
I got you.
Houston. Okay, but
Okay.
if you look at your rabid sports fans, you go start in Pittsburgh, New York, whatever,
Right,
Patriots, and start working your way across the northern part of the country.
Yeah, those are the
think
guys
the
you don't
Bears,
say shit
the
to when they
Packers.
walk in the bar.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But we can't have the Super Bowl up there because
No.
why the fuck is it everything in the south is in a dome and everything up north is in
I
open
know.
air blizzards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to
We just want to make the fans rough, too.
I was talking to a customer yesterday, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm going to Dallas for motocross," and he sponsors a pro racer, and he whatever, so he's heavily involved in it. He's been involved with motocross his whole life.
Yeah.
He's like, "I can get you I can get you bracelets if you want to come down." And I was like, "Oh, a company's down there that might be fun or whatever." And he goes, "Then it's, in a few months it's up in Seattle." I was like, "Oh, we'd love to go."
Let me know when it's in
let me
Seattle.
know. And
Yeah.
J-Man and I would hop on a plane, go over there and watch motocross. And
Yeah.
he goes, "Now I want to warn you, it's in the Seahawks stadium, and it's not covered, so it could be rainy." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And he goes, "But I don't know if you're familiar or not." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm familiar with Seattle. Next door is the Mariner Stadium, that's covered."
Yeah, why don't
It's
they
not
do
covered.
it there?
Huh?
It's not covered.
It's not covered,
It's not called Safeco anymore. Is it T-Mobile Park? I don't know what it's called now.
but it's not covered.
No.
Yeah, because he's like, "Yeah, the stadium." He's like, "I don't know why we don't play in the baseball stadium because it's covered." And I'm thinking, a summer sport in
Yeah.
Seattle? Why would
No.
you?
Yeah.
And then your football sport is covered.
Yeah,
But no,
there's-
watching that playoff game, there was sun peeking through there a couple years ago when Brennan was there, and
Yeah,
yeah,
no, but neither of those two are covered.
they're both open.
You
I
could
wonder
be
what he's
in.
talking about.
You
They
could-
did remodel the Seahawks Stadium, though, so there's more that is covered than there was. Like, they brought it's still open air,
Yeah,
but they made it so it's not as miserable when it's fucking sleeting sideways in there.
So, at what point do they consider it an open stadium? Like, do they
I
get
know.
to
They
here?
just need a little.
Like
They just
a
need a little slit.
little mohawk of weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you're gonna go with.
Yeah.
My mind went to a different
I
spot.
know, mine too. Instantly. Huh, it's weird.
Huh?
So, did you guys go all out for the worst holiday, as Josh puts it, of the year? Yesterday, Valentine's Day.
It's the
No.
worst fucking made up holiday there ever was.
Of all time,
Yeah, I hate it.
I do too.
It's dumb.
It means nothing. And you get to watch your 150 people post on Facebook about here's my Valentine again.
gosh.
Yeah, we know you're fucking married, you
Right,
retard.
dude, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So
I mean, I got the card. I did the flowers.
Yeah, I
you
did
know,
that.
you
I did
know,
the
Happy
card.
Valentine's
Hey,
Day, you know. Oh,
yeah. Careful. John's wife's gonna hear us.
I don't even want to talk about that. But yeah, it's ridiculous. 19 years, 19 Valentines.
Yeah.
So,
like,
I mean, at what point you
why
just
do
yeah,
you
the
need
like,
one
first
more
three,
Valentine?
maybe it was pretty exciting. Yeah.
the card I got did explain it though. It was like something about here's a holiday, but I got you a card.
Nice.
That's what it said on the line in there. I'm like, that one actually makes sense. I'm going to pay the extra $5.
Right.
So they fucking got me
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I don't get on Facebook. We were talking about this yesterday or so. You show me the couple that's posting the love of my life. I
Right.
can't believe look at the flowers I got. Mm-hmm. It's my birthday, and he wished me happy birthday. And they're looking at likes
Yeah,
as much
yeah.
as they can. You show me that person, I'm gonna show you someone that's about to get a divorce.
Right.
If I was a divorce attorney, I would just
That's where
fucking
you
troll
patrol.
the shit.
Yeah.
out of
yeah.
that.
There's,
Yep.
And
there's
just
Cheryl.
start sending mail to those people.
DM.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I hear you guys are having troubles.
I know.
Let me know if you need
your
help.
post looks great. Here's my number.
Or just, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know the last time I posted anything on Facebook.
No,
I mean,
don't
it's
know
your
either, yeah.
anniversary. Okay, cool. It's a nice thing. Valentine's Day is a fucking national holiday.
Right.
We all realize you're still married. Congratulations.
It's
Move on.
Really,
I will not be posting on my anniversary.
I will not either.
Yeah.
No.
I do every once in a while, but
But are the
it's old pictures.
the people that like I always say, so the people that hey, here's a picture of my son on the football field. 3 days later, here's a picture of my son on the football field.
Yeah, we know
What are you
he's
looking
on a
for?
team.
Right.
What are we supposed to be saying
Yeah.
to you? How are we supposed to receive that? You got a picture of your kid on the football field.
Like, couldn't you just text that to your grandparents? Like, hey, Dad, there's
That's
Joey down on
exactly
the
it.
field. It's like, we don't, it's just 3 likes. Way to go, Jake.
Yeah. Joey's
You're
out there again.
He's on the sideline. There you go. There you go, 42.
Yeah, look at him. He's picking his nose on the sideline.
So,
He's going to get in there one day.
the wife's birthday was a week ago, and she told me the day after, and she's no.
She told you it was her birthday the day after?
No, this was
Oh,
it was her
okay.
birthday, and the day after
Oh,
she
I
was
gotcha.
telling me,
Shoot.
"Hey, can you?" Because she's no techie.
No.
She said,
Computer
you
machine.
need to help me respond to people that said happy birthday to her on Facebook. I'm like,
Right.
just don't even bother.
Don't even do
I
it.
mean,
Yeah.
are they going to be offended that
Yeah.
you didn't respond?
Right.
What do you think the average?
I can see that. The random like of all the people that responded. But at the
I
end of the
just
day,
said-
nobody gives a shit.
if they're all on that one feed, just post one thing and say thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
For
your birthday wishes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done.
Well, now they
Covered.
fucked it all up too. You don't see half the shit that comes through.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
What do you think that? We'll call it. Let's see, the active user on Facebook that goes there once a day. What do you think the average age is?
Oof.
I bet you it's 70.
I would guess younger than that, but older than
It's got to be up there.
yeah, older. I would say older than 50. I don't know. 50 might be right in the wheelhouse because there's all those Karens.
Yeah,
that-
70's too high.
that
You're
really
probably
wanna-
right. You're probably
Yeah, average. A high 50?
Yeah.
58?
yeah,
59?
probably.
But the thing is, if
There's
she
gotta
doesn't,
be an
if she
algorithm.
doesn't respond, think of how many old people she's going to offend.
And
Does
she's
it
gotta
matter?
live with that
'Cause they'll
for the
get
whole
offended.
year till
Yeah.
her next birthday.
Yeah. On
They
their
won't be
birthday,
wishing-
they're going to be like, "You bitch, you didn't respond."
I'm never wishing you happy birthday again.
They'll be dead.
Yeah, this is probably true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm one of those latecomers to the Facebook as well, though. I put it off forever. I was like, they're just tracking my kids. Fuck that.
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah.
I'm not
getting
going
a
into
ring.
it. Yeah. So
We have a.
I
we
still
won't
don't
mention-
have a ring, by the way. That's funny you say
Yeah,
that.
I'm not getting that ring.
Yeah, fuck that thing. It's
They're
a
gonna know
goddamn
when I'm walking
government
back
watching
in with
me.
groceries. No way.
Wait, you're not getting the ring?
No.
Why not?
It's a. Yeah. Anybody could look at that.
It's true.
Have you seen all those videos are pretty funny though. All like the ring hack videos.
Oh, not the hacks. No.
You haven't seen it? It'll just be like dude sitting in his living room has like not the ring but like cameras in his house, right?
Yeah.
Somebody will fucking hack in there and be like, "Hey, I'm watching you right now."
No way. I'm going. That's what I'm doing
Dude
when I
like
get
freaks out like,
Dad,
"What
is
in
that
the
you?"
fuck is going on?"
home. No way. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't
you can
know.
hack into those.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I only have them on the outside, so nothing on
Yeah.
the inside. Because if there's somebody told me they're watching me from the outside.
Yeah.
Like what you see?
Yeah, dude.
I'd rather not be on video when the dude tries to break into my house and I shoot him in the face.
True.
Like, he was in my house, I swear.
Will disprove your
Dragging him back out
self-defense.
onto the ring.
Yeah, look, he's in my house again.
Oh, it's too good.
Luckily, we don't have to worry about that shit.
No. Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was funny yesterday getting the flowers and the card and like seeing 7 other dudes and Carhartts and like,
Yeah.
you know, just standing.
You feel like you're
we're all
part of
just
the
like
buy.
standing there,
Yeah.
like, hey, what is no, put that back. And then like we're looking at flowers, like we know what the fuck we're looking for. You
Yeah.
know? Like, I swear she likes, is it tulips? You know? No, yeah.
The worst is when you're looking at them like, well, which flower is that? I don't know. I know she
know.
likes tulips, but I don't know what that looks like.
And then I'm like,
What
an
is a
asshole, 'cause,
tulip?
like, she's allergic to the one that I grabbed. you know?
yeah. It was lilies, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a little.
I literally walked into the store, past the cards, past the flowers, and I see this asshole, the big thing of flowers in his hand.
I walked by and he's like, "You fucking idiot!"
Thought you didn't believe in Valentine's Day.
I don't. I
don't.
I don't like it.
I'm just buying flowers.
I went straight to the steaks.
Yeah, well played.
I got steaks. Yep.
You
That was
did
well
steaks
played.
and scallops.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you do for dinner, Keo?
Nothing.
Good.
Last night, not today.
No, I know. Yeah, that was it. Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing exciting.
I did the shrimp tacos and some mahi
Ooh,
tacos. They were
nice.
money.
Yeah, sounds like it. My son, 16, that was a big day for him yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
ordered this, the stuffed animals online. He's got that lined up. He's got the flowers. He got the
Yeah.
card. He's got all
Yeah.
the things, and it's fun to watch the young love.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
My son did the same shit. He
Yeah.
was going through all that, and I was like,
I know.
I rem-
You got God, dude.
"You're spending a lot
Yeah.
of time on this, bud."
I remember the last time that I got cologne. Maybe I got it as a gift later on, but I just remember this one. I was in high school dating this gal, and she got me a bottle of Chaps. You guys probably don't even remember.
Chaps
I
is
remember
awesome.
Chaps
I
cologne.
remember
Is
it.
this
Oh,
a
yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's still a thing, but
Dude, if you Googled it right now, like see if you can pull up Chaps right now, the cologne. I just want to
Hey.
see it again.
I got to be careful when I'm looking at it.
Yeah, not assless. You don't leave that out.
yeah, it'll pull your frequent search history up over there.
Yeah,
we would-
go ahead and Google it.
I went to her house. I went to her
we
house.
won't look. We won't look.
I went to her house for dinner. Her dad was a super high ranking guy, one of the bosses of the base. And she gave me that thing, and I'm like, hey, this is cool. I'm like, smelled it. It smelled pretty good and stuff. And then her dad's telling me at the dinner table, was like, I don't know why you're dating my daughter. I'm like, yeah, what? She's like, yeah, she goes through guys like she goes through dolls. I'm like, what?
What does that mean?
Yeah, like,
How old were you?
should I be scared? I was a
It's 11.
sophomore.
A sophomore?
Yeah.
What the fuck? How many dolls is she going
I know.
through? Is what I'm worried
Like,
about.
how do you go through a doll?
Yeah.
What do you
See,
mean?
I didn't know, but is there videos?
Yeah,
But I didn't know to
Yeah.
ask that. I was just scared of this guy.
yeah.
For sure.
I
It
took.
goes through guys like dolls.
Yeah. God, I kind of want to be that scary dad, though.
Oh, for sure.
That'd be so fun.
Yeah.
I
You
took
are
this-
that guy.
Yeah, I did take a girl to prom that I didn't want to go with. We weren't dating or anything. It was last
Look at
minute.
that. By Ralph Lauren.
Was it Ralph? I was wondering.
Her dad straight up told me when I went to pick her up. He goes, "If you touch my daughter, I'm going to bite your ear off."
What?
I was like, "That's fucking aggressive! Like,
Yeah.
shoot you in the face, knock you out,
Right.
whatever.
He had it all planned out.
I'm gonna bite your ear off."
Wow.
That was his comment.
This is
to me.
after Tyson Holyfield.
Probably, 'cause that was
Yeah, it
96,
was.
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
it was.
So he knew. He's like, if
so
I'm
fucking random, man.
This guy-
And now I look back at it and I'm like, solid.
Yeah.
Good work.
That
dude.
is a
good work.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. But at the time, I didn't know
touched
what to
your
say.
daughter
I
and
just
still
sat
have
there and
my
I was
ear.
like, okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
All
Well,
right.
see you later.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
That
bite
girl
your
got-
ear off.
That girl got hammered and I left her at the prom and she went home. I was
And
like,
you
well,
had your ear.
see you later. I was like, my ear's still in place. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Later. Yeah, there it is, man. Wow. So
Chaps.
they don't make it anymore, it looks like.
I guess not. You buy it
get-
used for $250.
And it was
Yeah.
like $12.99.
I can literally smell that right now.
Can you? I'm trying.
Yeah, it's
I'm going through all the files.
that's
right
the only
now.
cologne I ever had.
Really?
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Ours was, it was like CK1 and
Obsession was a thing
Curve
right
was
after
the
that.
main one that we did.
Yeah.
Curve.
Jacquard.
Do you remember that one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
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 Drakkar Noir.
Yeah, that was it.
God, that's such a rapey name.
It is.
You hear that ad and you're like, oh, stay away from that guy.
She got raped by Jakar. Yeah, she did. Of course,
Yeah,
we
you
figured,
stay the fuck away from that name.
Yeah, you do. You don't marry a Jakar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Wow, that was blast from the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's long before CK1, right? Or the Obsession,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that
yeah,
was
yeah.
the generation before Obsession.
right?
Yeah, because
What
Obsession
were those?
came out.
What were
in the
those
late 90s.
cologne commercials like? Did they have them?
They didn't have commercials when John was younger.
I did not have a TV.
Oh, that's right. That makes it better. Yeah,
Yeah. TV was out,
right.
but I didn't have one. We had TV until I was 9. And then we moved to Europe. And for some reason, my parents decided not to get a TV over there.
Did other people have TVs?
Mm-hmm. Spent a lot of time at other people's houses.
I was going to say, so you were the weird kid, huh?
I was showing up when the kids weren't even there. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey,
You through the window.
hey, is Davey here? No? All right, I'll wait for him.
Yeah.
There you go.
So he's gonna be a while. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm
Yeah, it's
cool
fine.
with that.
Get some
I'm
Doritos.
going to watch.
Yeah, give me a Doritos and a Pepsi. I'm gonna hook up this Atari, play Yar's Revenge.
Oh yeah. So that means you didn't have an Atari or a Nintendo.
No,
No.
I did not.
Huh.
I had Vectrex.
Do you remember what the reasoning was at the time?
No,
They just said, we're not buying a TV.
Well, it's like
Apparently-
asking Dad to change the channel.
Yeah, it's not like you were too poor for a TV.
no. I think they thought, well, we're gonna take this opportunity to look at a lot of castles and shit in Europe
Yeah.
with our kids, and
Fair
they don't
enough.
need TV. What would TV have done to us? There was fucking 4 channels.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, I was going to corrupt the
Yeah, I
shit
know.
out of you.
What, are you gonna watch the news?
Did you see the way you turned out? The TV taken away didn't fucking
Didn't
help.
help. Didn't help. So in England, there was BBC One,
Yeah.
BBC Two, and ITV. There were 3 channels.
Wow.
So I don't know if you ever watched European Vacation.
Yeah. That's
Well,
a
they're in
solid
that
movie. I
hotel.
watched that
Is it?
again the other day. Yeah.
And it's
pretty
like
okay, I gotta.
they're
put that on.
watching cheese.
Yeah.
They were watching somebody make cheese, and they
Yeah.
switched to the BBC Two. They're making cheese. That's what it was like. It was
Yeah.
the same shit on the, and then ITV had the different show on.
They're making wine.
They were ahead of their time. ITV.
I know. Yeah, they were.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't
So yeah,
realize
so we just didn't have TV.
Is Chevy in that one too?
He's in.
He
he's-
is.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
and Beverly are the only two in all.
Yeah.
of them.
Okay. Yeah.
Rusty's a little different.
Yeah, it's weird when they do
They
that.
keep
Isn't
changing.
that weird?
Yeah, when they
And then-
change them out.
And then
Yeah.
one time they made the daughter older than the son.
It's just
Yeah,
Wild
which
West
made no
out there,
sense.
huh?
Yeah. Why didn't they at least keep that in line?
Yeah.
Like the son's.
It
the
would have been
older
a
one.
pretty simple, like, hey, we're going to cast this age person,
Yeah.
but no.
Wow.
Didn't even stick with the storyline.
Still, they're all solid.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I gotta expand
Christmas Vacation's on the list every year.
for sure.
I watch it every year.
I think I think it's my favorite movie.
Yeah.
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 It's a good one.
It's a good one. Yeah. I mean, it's probably bad to. I don't know. For movie buffs out there,
So-
No,
all
that's
the
not bad to
17
say.
you watch,
No, that's
Yeah.
that's just gold
Yeah.
all the way through it.
all the way through.
I was thinking about that movie, obviously a lot during the holidays, but at the end of the holidays, when I still have some lights up. When I was taking the lights off the tree,
You're
and
that neighbor.
yeah, well, there was slippery shit on the roof.
All right.
So the lights situation. I'm so fucking sick and tired of getting the lights back out of that tote
Right.
and plugging them in. It's like, all right, this strand works. All right, good.
Yeah.
Put that over in that area.
Yeah.
This strand, ooh, only half of it works. Let me shake it. Ooh, it all started working. I'll put that over here. This one doesn't work. Throw it away. So we did that. We ended up with our whole house full of lights that worked when I was testing them out.
Right.
Oh,
And then after we have them all plugged in, they're up there. It's whatever freezing outside. It's getting towards the end of Christmas season.
Yeah.
And one of the strands goes out. Looks stupid. And I told Elise, I said, you know what? When this season's over, every single Christmas light we own is in the garbage.
Yeah.
And we're starting from scratch next year.
Right.
And I'm
then you're
getting
gonna get 'em
LEDs.
straight from the store, and they're going to be out.
LEDs.
Yeah. Have you seen the permanent ones that they put up?
The underneath the.
Yeah, they go
yeah,
underneath
yeah,
in your
yeah.
soffit, and they just permanently leave them up.
Yep.
Cool idea,
Yes.
except for there's a house around here that leaves them on all year
Year-
round.
yeah.
And it's like fucking party lights,
Yeah.
like 10 different colors. Every time my kids are like, "What the hell is wrong with this guy?
Right.
Why does he keep doing
Shut
what
it
is
down."
Yeah, shut him up. That's not what it's for.
Right.
I get it if you leave like a soft mood light on or something.
Well, that's what I was
year-round,
saying. I
but-
thought those were cool because you could go red, white, and blue
Yeah.
for,
Yeah.
for July. You could do green for St. Patrick's Day. You could
Yeah.
switch it up.
Yeah.
For,
Which
They've
would be
got lights
cool.
to
You know?
switch colors. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no, they leave it on like party lights half the year.
yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. Noise
are they
the shit
close
out
to
of
us?
me.
Do they party?
No, not at all.
I was gonna say we should
Never
roll
seen
up.
anybody
We
else
should
in that driveway.
Roll up. I saw the lights were on, baby.
Come to the door. It's some fucking 80-year-old man.
Hello?
He's like, what?
Oh damn, my lights are on. I didn't realize.
I don't even know. I don't know how to turn those fuckers off.
I didn't even know we had lights out there.
Yeah, let alone change colors. How do you turn them off?
Wake me up from my nap.
Yeah. Jesus. Oh well.
So what are you making for St. Patty's Day? Are you making anything? Are you going somewhere?
No, we're doing corned beef and cabbage.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I am too.
Yeah, for sure.
But for lunch,
I can't.
I'm going to
I don't love
Patty's.
the corned beef and cabbage.
You don't?
No,
you haven't
I
had
don't.
mine.
Well, okay.
You're going to love it.
You're gonna love it.
Sounds aggressive.
Yeah. You drakkar in the water.
What were you saying about lunch?
For lunch on St. Patty's Day,
What day is St.
Patty's.
Patrick's Day?
the 17th.
Yeah, I know, but what day? What day? What
That
day does
I don't
fall
know.
on?
What day of the week?
Yeah. Oops, sorry there. Wednesday or something, or
Yeah, it's something.
yeah, it's
you
got to be.
looking?
It's got to be on something.
All right, I'll let you look.
Sunday.
Ooh,
Sunday.
Sunday. Fuck, work's gonna
It's got
suck on
my
Monday.
calendar's got it on there twice. That's how damn Irish I am.
Okay.
So nice,
you're
I
too-
saw it twice.
Yeah, if you're too
Better
drunk
let you
to,
know.
if you're too drunk to read it the first time, he's got it on there
Yeah.
twice for you. That's
Yeah.
good.
They automatically put an alarm on your phone for it.
Little leprechaun jumps up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Patty's, I don't know if
Oh.
you've gone there
Uh-uh.
for lunch, but there's
the
a
screen
glitch
was
in there.
glitching out. That was weird.
But so Patty's has, are they pasties or pasties? Because
I don't know, but one of them sounds better.
Hold on, one of them you eat, and one of them cover a girl's nipples.
Correct. Correct.
Which is what?
I actually should hate the one that covers the girl's nipples.
Well, it's got to be a pasty, is what covers the nips.
Okay, then
Then
a
it's a
pasty.
pasty.
Yeah.
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 Okay, a pasty at Patty's.
That's like it sounds horrible just saying it.
I know.
Watching you say pasty. Let's just call it a pasty.
yeah.
But
You
they're
tried
very
to get
good.
me to come down last year,
What
and
is
I
a
wouldn't do
pasty?
it.
They're very. It's a.
Some kind of shepherd's
It's like
pie.
it's basically like a shepherd's pie burrito.
Yeah.
It's
But
pretty
it's
good.
it's round and it's smashed out.
Yeah.
It looks like
is it handheld?
No.
No.
because they cover it in gravy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's so good.
What time do they start serving that?
I don't know, 11 or something.
Oh yeah, I'm in.
And then they got the bagpipers.
It looks like an
coming in.
uncrustable.
It does look like
That's-
a big full.
It looks like a
Uncrustable.
big ass uncrustable that they yeah.
So one thing
Make a
when
shepherd's
you're
pie.
talking about the bagpipes coming in, and years ago we were at Capone's, downtown Capone's, and sitting there, a bunch of people at a table, we're drinking. It's it's St. Patrick's Day, and the bagpipes come in, and this is like I don't know 6 years ago or something.
Capone seems like an odd place to have the bagpipes come in.
And I don't know if they were just like doing the,
Just doing the
courtesy,
round of
popping
bars or
in.
whatever?
They probably popped in a tattoo parlor. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But like the whole bar with their iPhones popped up, and it was one of those, and like we see it all the time now. And I don't mean to swap the subject, but I sat there and I still remember this to this day. I still remember the sound I still remember the bagpipes. I still remember all those iPhones in my way when I was trying to watch them. But it was amazing. It was like goosebumps, teary eye, listening to those guys kill it. And everybody just not even like looking at it, like enjoying this moment through their screen where I still have it like downloaded.
Yes.
You know, it's an odd thing.
Yep.
It is so impressive to watch that.
Oh,
when it's like,
beautiful. Yeah.
holy shit.
I know.
Like, first of all, how the fuck do you learn to do that? Like, I'm going to play the piano. No, I'm going to play the bagpipes. You like pump on this little pump thing over here.
Yeah.
What's funny is I thought, because once I started learning how instruments worked, it's like you're blowing into a trumpet, blowing on a flute, blowing in a clarinet, doing whatever. I thought all these guys were faking it in a bagpipe because you're not blowing while you're playing, you're blowing to fill up the bag, and this is squeezing to go through and play the notes.
Right.
So these guys would not be blowing, and notes were coming out. I'm like, that guy's a fraud.
See,
Yeah.
He's a fraud. And of course, I learned. I'll tell you what, if somebody likes bagpipes, I would encourage them to make the trip to Scotland in August to go to what's called the Tattoo. That is like the mecca of bagpiping and military and drums and all that kind of shit.
wow.
It is fucking phenomenal.
Wow.
It is. It's good. It's good.
Tattoo.
That's one of those things. Yeah, the Tattoo.
The Tattoo.
Do they talk about how great America is while we're there?
Well, see, they like America.
Well, I know they do, but like I want to hear it.
Yeah, you should watch. You should watch a little bit of the Tattoo.
Oh yeah.
I won't pull it up because that'll bore people.
Yeah.
But
No, it sounds amazing.
I'm gonna take my family over there. At least it's never been. So
Well,
Yeah,
let me
that'd be
know. I've
cool.
never been either. So
Yeah.
I'm in.
I was talking 2 nights ago. I was telling my wife this, like, I have zero want to go over there.
to Europe.
Yeah, anywhere in Europe, it just isn't in me. I don't have it. And she's like, that's because you go on vacation, you want to sit on the beach and relax. If I was going to go over there, I'd have a schedule of things that I want to see. And I said, that's exactly the opposite of what I want for vacation. So I'm not doing that.
Yeah, my
Like, I don't want to
OCD
be on a
has-
time schedule of, hey, you got to do this. My best vacation is, fuck this, I do not have a
Nothing,
schedule.
right,
I'm going to wake
yeah.
up tomorrow and decide what I'm going to do.
That is the best vacation.
I try to do that on vacation. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to schedule anything, and then we get there, and I'm like, we should probably go because
I know that's my problem. Is I have that same thing in me that I'd be sitting there going, all right, we got this scheduled out, and I'd be looking at the time the whole time, and then I'd be going, that wasn't relaxing at all. I don't want to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
I think you got to just get those. Okay, we're going here. We're going to see these 2 things, and we're going to be there for a week or 10 days, and maybe you have 3 things planned.
Yeah.
That's it. And then you're going, because then you can go, you can do the thing. All right, well, tomorrow we're going to go do that at noon.
Right.
So we got that, and then I'm going back, and I know the next day I don't have anything to do.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be chilling. Yeah, we were stuck in Disney World for 3 days. Oh my gosh. When we got out of there and went over to Clearwater and got in the hotel on the beach, and the reggae music was playing, and I walked down to the liquor store and grabbed a bottle and sat there on the beach, it was like, oh my god, like
I can finally fucking
out of
relax.
Mickey's grips.
Yeah.
Like, oh my, it was
Although
the best part of the whole thing.
I do want to take the grandkids up to Disney World.
Yes.
But it's funny, we were like, you probably stayed in a nice hotel in Clearwater. So we were driving down, going from some friends in Atlanta. We're driving down. We get to Tampa area. I got to find a hotel on the way down there. So I'm like looking up while I'm driving. I'm like, okay, oh fuck, there's a Super 8. It's affordable.
Yeah.
Let's book that one. And then everybody's asking, well, are there any other ones that are like closer to the water? I'm like, those will be fucking ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
I'm booking something for sure. There's a room there. We're on our
Right.
way. We got
We'll
to book
sleep.
that.
And
Yeah.
you're getting in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We show up there. We pull in, a little sketchy, and we go check in, walk to our room. There's cops at the door, at the room next door.
That's good. This
Talking
is
to 'em.
Should have been a
I'm like,
sign.
Super 8.
Should have been a
Yeah,
sign.
this is
Yeah.
this is not going well so far.
Yeah.
We walk into the room.
The best part is you're still selling it to your family.
yeah,
That's a good
yeah,
idea.
yeah.
That's
Yeah, now it's a high security.
Yeah,
High
yeah.
security.
You see, there's even cops here. They're there for us.
We'll be well protected.
Yeah.
So we had stayed at Super 8s years before, and I had thought they were okay.
Yeah.
Anyhow, we're sorry to throw you under the bus, Super 8, but
We'll leave
So-
the light on for you.
so we walk
Those are
into the
solid
room.
commercials.
We walk into the room, and we instantly start feeling our throats get like, cool.
No.
Are we getting sick now? All of a sudden, like
Yeah.
I can smell it. I can smell mold. You know, we go. There's cigarette burn holes in our pillows and in the sheets, and then we're laying there. We can, you feel yourself getting sick.
Oh,
So
my gosh.
if you rewind a few hours, we checked in, but then we got in the car. We drove across a big bridge over to the beach. And so we're walking around the beach, and there's a hotel I see, and kids said something about, I wonder how much that hotel is. It's probably not that much more than what we're staying at. I'm like, bullshit, that thing's going to be like, $1,000 a night or something
Right.
stupid.
Total dad move. I'm right. You're wrong.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Why are you talking, kids?
So I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to prove it to you.
Uh-huh.
So I call up that hotel that we're looking at, which is looking over the beach and the sunset.
yeah.
And I call him. I'm like, yeah, I'm just curious if, what your room rate is.
Got a room available tonight.
It was $5 a night more than what we were staying
Then
in.
bed bugs.
Yeah, bed bugs, cigarette burns.
And
Bad boys, bad boys.
you still did not admit your defeat at this point.
Yeah, you hung up. Yeah, I told you. It's way
Yeah, I
more
told you it's way more.
Couldn't afford that. You want to eat?
Yeah. How about $700 more?
Yeah, don't ever look that hotel up because it's a ripoff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They have terrible reviews. I saw them. Don't even look at it.
yeah.
Made of money.
Yeah.
So
So did you stay in the Super 8?
Yes.
Oh man,
Yeah,
way to
we-
stay committed.
Yeah.
We
Just
all,
a-
we
A real
slept.
craftsman.
I think we slept like this.
For
Yeah.
sure you did.
Yeah.
You're covering orifices so you don't get.
I walked in like this. I didn't want to get pink eye,
Right.
hepatitis. So
Oh, my God.
Connor was calling it out.
Super 8's going to call and be like,
Middle
hey,
of the
which
night.
fucking place is that? We're pulling their franchise.
We actually burnt that down a couple of years ago.
I think can it collapse due to mold?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Connor it was like, I don't know, 1:00 in the morning. I just hear him from the other bed go, can we just get up and leave?
I'll sleep on the beach.
Because from there, we were shooting down and across over to the Driftwood
Yeah.
over at Lauderdale.
Yeah.
And
Oh man.
we should have just we did get up. We were there by like late morning, lunchtime or something.
You were
We got
just
up
letting
early.
them know that what we have at the Driftwood is so much
Yeah,
better.
I know.
You just gave them a perspective.
That's
Yeah.
very good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Good
Dad
dad
move.
move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's all about life lessons.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was teaching them that.
Yeah, you knock them down and you build them up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't overpay for some hotel that's,
$5 more.
Yeah. Right? What are you, crazy?
that's half of an appetizer.
Oh,
What are you talking about? We could have gotten like 3 McChickens for that, you dick.
that's like
Spicy McChickens.
Yeah.
2 beers.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
What are we
Wow. I don't know.
Oh, let's see. Let's take a look.
An hour.
at? We're recording this time, just so you guys know.
Yeah.
All right. We should probably wrap her up.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
We can. I got to piss, is what I'm getting at. So we can either wrap it up or we can take a piss break.
I'm good. I'm good.
All right, let's wrap her up. Thanks, everybody, for joining in. Sorry about our technical difficulties. Keo,
Our technical difficulties.
appreciate the shit out of you, buddy.
Hey, absolutely. Thanks for
coming
having
on.
me, guys.
And we're going to have Keo and Whiskey Run as a sponsor.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
we're gonna put some shelves up right there. I think your hat's gonna look beautiful.
They're going to look great. Looking forward to it.
WhiskeyRun.com.
Harry, run to the chopper.
I'll say it again loud, whiskeyrun.com. Go check it out.
I hope that's the site.
Thanks, guys.